waiting for the thing to go up. I guess it wasn't recording yet. So hey guys, I was going to make a video today, but I decided to change my mind because I was going to make a recent game pickup because I wasn't going to upload it because I made it like a week prior, then I just forgot about it. But when doing that, I realized that my games I ordered is about to come in the mail anyway, so I might as well just wait till tomorrow or Friday or whenever it comes in. I might as well just wait and do it when I get all the stuff. So let's do a different kind of video. I decided since I wanted to get something out today. I went through my shelf and I decided to just go through every game that I really enjoy, like all the games that's I guess my favorites out of my collection. And most of these games I played at least an hour of, so I know that I like the gameplay, not just the idea of it, So while doing that, I realized I have a lot more games than I thought I did that I actually really enjoyed. So I'm going to start off with my Nintendo games, and then I might do separate videos for the Xbox and PlayStation. So to start off with, get these off the shelf because I want to do the oldest ones first. I'm going to start off with one of my few Famicom games that I realized I really enjoy. I have a lot of RPGs I really enjoy. I just haven't put a lot of time into it, and I wouldn't say that they're my favorite. I enjoy them, but I want to put them at the top of my list. So let's start. First, I actually have one in the cartridge. I forgot to take it out. I meant to before I started this video. Punch-Out! I got this recently, and I really enjoyed this game. I love it. And yeah, you can get this here in America too, but it's just a lot cheaper in Japan. Here it's like $40 at my local game store, but I got it from Japan for $10. And Yoshi is another cheap one. I got this for $4 shipped and everything. And I really love Yoshi. I love Mario and all that. Just that gets really bland, and I never played Yoshi before this. I've always seen, I think I played one 3DS game for 10 minutes. That's the most I've done with it. But I really enjoy the Yoshi series. I have them on Game Boy too. I've ordered them after I realized how fun this one is. I just haven't put that much time into it yet, so I'm not putting it on this list. At least I don't think I did. Next is Dragon Ball. This one came out here as Dragon Power or something like that. It's a really fun game. I really enjoy this game. It's more of an arcade game rather than all the other games that they got. I've played most of the Dragon Ball games for Famicom, and a lot of them are RPGs. And not that that's bad, just sometimes it's nice to have just a pick up and play type of game. Next, I actually have... I have this on the Game Boy too, but I think I forgot to grab the cartridge out. My NES copy is really beat up, but Tetris. I love Tetris. It's a really fun puzzle game. I love it on Game Boy the most, but I also like that. I got me a cool Japanese copy and an American copy. And weirdly, Japanese copy and American copy is slightly different in controls, which is weird. Why would you change the controls on Tetris? But I really love this game, and it's a really cheap game no matter where you buy it. It's $7 in the US, and I think I got it for $1.99 in Japan. Well, not in Japan. I've never been there, but I ordered it from there. Next is the original Mario Bros. The old arcade version where the whatever they're called, they're coming out of each side of the pipe. I really love this game, and in the game that I'm playing recently, it also came in a few different games. It has an updated version as a mini game in the Mario RPG game. That's another game that's going to be on this list, so that's one of the games on this list. I really like Mario RPG. Sorry. But yeah, it came with an updated version of that game too, so I'm really glad that I got it. Next, I have Klax, which I also have on one of these games. Yeah, I have Klax and Marble Madness on here. And I have Klax, the Tengen copy on here. So I'm going to pick that up. Hopefully it didn't break. Yeah, it didn't break. But yeah, I really love these games. I'm glad I got a Tengen copy because I think it's really cool to have one. The next game is Double Dragon. I really love Double Dragon too. I got this really cheap up here. I had a whole bunch of GameStop points saved from games. I had an account for a little bit. And when all the points I saved, they started selling retro games in the store, and I managed to pick this one up with a couple other games. And yeah, really fun game, really fun beat 'em up. And they also have one on the Switch now too, which is really cool. Next, I'm gonna go over Game Boy game. Well, I'm gonna go over Super Nintendo games first. I don't got too many. Super Famicom technically, but I have Chrono Trigger, which is an awesome RPG. And I have a lot of other RPGs that are probably amazing on the Super Famicom. Just, I haven't put that much time into them. I have a lot of the Final Fantasy games. Just haven't put that much time into it, so I'm not putting them on this list. And I also have Super Mario World, which I also have Yoshi's Island and Donkey Kong Country. Just like I said, I put more time into this one. I barely touched the other ones yet. I want to beat one after the other, and I just skip to the next one. So, haven't beat that one yet. So, let's move on. I got some original Game Boy games. I have Super Mario Land 1 and 2, which I actually like number 1 better. I just wish I had a save scene there. I don't know, I just like the, like oldness of the first one. I like that the fireball bounces off of walls and stuff. I really like that power up. And next, I actually have some American games for a change. I have WWF Battle Royale, which is a really fun beat 'em up. And I have Monster Rancher Explorer, which is kind of a puzzle game platformer, I guess. Which is a really fun game. It's a really fun game. It's hard to describe it. I really wish there's an easy way to put it on screenshots in here, but I'm not good at editing yet, so I'm not doing that. Next is a game that I actually bought 2 copies of. Not that they're that expensive, but I bought 2 copies of because one of them I actually didn't notice was messed up in the pictures, so it's not the seller's fault. But I ordered another one because it was only like $1. So this is Naruto something. All I know is a tactical RPG. I don't know how to spell it, but it's the blue Naruto. That's what I call it because they also have a red one that is a different game. This is I guess it's sort of like Ninja Gaiden. And I really enjoyed this game. I have 1 and 2, just haven't played 2 yet, but I bet I'll like it too, just haven't played it that much. And I actually have a knockoff copy of Pokemon Emerald, which the real copy is really expensive, and this is actually one of the first Pokemon games I've ever played. I played it on an emulator originally to see if I like it, and I did, but I still didn't want to pay the money for it. Because back then I was super cheap. I'm still kind of cheap now. Still don't want to pay $20 for it, but yeah, let's move on. Next, I have some loose DS games because sometimes I can't find the real copy in a case and everything. First is I guess I should link them together. I have Nicktoons Unite, which is a platformer with Nicktoon characters. I think it's it's a 3D platformer actually on the DS, so that's pretty neat. Next, I have Bionicles, which is a first-person shooter, and I really like it. It reminds me of the old Duke Nukems. And it's not expensive. It's not the best game, but it's not expensive, so it doesn't have to be. Next game is Sims 2 Apartment Pets, and I also have Sims 2 regular. Sims 2 Apartment Pets is a little bit too easy, but I always like the DS versions of Sims a little bit better just because they're a little bit simpler and they're always different types of games than the console versions are. And I really enjoy these two. Sims 2 Apartment Pets is the one I originally had when I was little. It's kind of easy, but yeah. Let's see. Next, I have My Sims and My Sims Kingdom. I also have My Sims Secret Agent somewhere in there because I have never played it. I just seen it very cheap. I always liked these games when I was a kid. They're kind of like Animal Crossing, I guess, and there's a lot to do in these games. You can easily spend 40 hours in these games. Most time I've spent in it, but I haven't beat it in a long time. So, only reason I know I spent that long in it is because now the 3DS tracks my time. So yeah, these games are really fun. I haven't played Kingdoms, but I played regular My Sims to death, and I've done everything in that game. I really recommend it. But only thing is, it's starting to finally get the praise that it needs, but now that means it's making it expensive. Now it's up to $20 for a copy, which is crazy. But I'm not sure if I'm happy because I got it cheap, or if I'm sad because it means I'll never get it cheap again. Next is Heroes of Ruin. And this is a really fun Diablo-style game for the 3DS. It's actually made by Square Enix, which is also another cool thing. Only thing is, it's a really underrated game, and it's not that expensive. Only thing is, it's hard to find a copy in a case. And, this copy only cost me $7, and I picked it up just in case I was never able to find me one with case. and I'm glad I did because they were able to find me one with a case. Next is Super Mario 3D World. I used to have this in a case the first time I started getting into the 3DS game, but I sold all my 3DS games. I ordered this when I ordered my 3DS because someone offered to buy it for me, and I ordered this with it, but it didn't come with a case, which really sucks. I wish somebody just got it new, but whatever. This is a really fun game. I really recommend it. It's a fun 3D platformer on the DS. Only thing is, it doesn't play. It doesn't play like Mario Galaxy or any of those more open games. It's more of a straightforward game. But yeah, besides that, I'm getting low on time. Now let's do my portable Nintendo, because I'm probably going to do a separate Nintendo video. I have Spectrum. I have 1 and 2. And I actually was lucky enough to finally find these in a case. So not expensive games, just, you had kind of wanted to find it in a case. These were $4 a piece, and it's really fun. Like, I guess it's kind of an RPG made by Nintendo. Well, not Nintendo, made by Disney. Sorry. And these are really fun games. I really recommend it for the price. And I played them as a kid, so I'm really glad I tracked them down again. Next is Adventure Time with Adventure Time Finding Jake Investigation. This is a really fun game. They had this on the PS4 and the Wii U and all the other consoles, but I realized this is a full port pretty much from what I can tell of those versions just on the 3DS. I used to have this on the PS4, just, I didn't care that much about it, and eventually I got it on here. So, yeah, besides that, that's a really fun game. It's an investigation game, of course. You have to look for clues. It's a really pretty game for being on a 3DS. Not that was taken out of their full console release. Next is Project X Zone 1 and 2, which are really fun tactical strategy games with, I think it has Sega and Capcom characters, but, okay, yeah, it has Sega and Capcom characters, at least in the second one, it says on the back, but besides that, these are really fun games and they're not that much money. I got each of these for around $7 a piece. You might hear my dog barking. Okay. Oh, okay. The next one is Bit Trip Saga, which is a really fun runner type game. This is a really cheap game. It has all of the games in one for only like $4. What I picked it up as, and yeah, that's it for this video because I'm probably gonna have to make a separate video for the main console games just because I ran out of time. And yeah, let's watch the rest of the videos because I didn't realize I had this many games that I actually care that much about. So I'm probably going to be making one for the Xbox and one for the PlayStation. So see you guys later.